So this is commonly called compositions, function compositions. I like to just call it substitution because that's essentially what you're doing is you're substituting another function into another function. So here, let's check it out. We're plugging the g function into the f function. And here's your g and here's your f. All right, we're going to deal with these dudes right here. All right, now since we're plugging the g into the f, we're going to write the f function first. So do that right now. Write the f function, but instead of writing the x, write big parentheses. Okay, make big room. All right, so we have plus 1, minus 1. That's your x. That's your x right there. See, x plus 1, so we have blank plus 1. And then we have x minus 1, so we have blank minus 1. Oh. Now, over here, on this side, it says what goes inside that blank. What goes inside that blank? The g function. No, this guy. The g function. And what is the g function? X plus 1 over x minus 1. So you have fractions inside of fractions right here. Now, this is weird stuff going on. Okay, we're going to write this in purple, okay? We have x plus 1 over x minus 1. X plus 1 over x minus 1. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to simplify. And this is the part that we just did is the not so bad part. It's just kind of like, hey, this guy is blue. And you're like, oh yeah, this guy is blue. Every time I look at it, it's blue. It's really simple like that. You're just plugging stuff in. Now it's the algebra part. So for the algebra part, I'm going to take both of these ones and I'm going to make them have a common denominator with these guys. Oh man. Oh man. So we have x plus 1 over x minus 1 plus... Okay, now that one, if I want to make this have the same denominator as that guy, I just have to look at the denominator of this guy and say x minus 1 over x minus 1. Because x minus 1 over x minus 1 is 1. Yeah. All right, so then on the bottom we have x plus 1 over x minus 1. And then we have a minus sign. And because we have that minus sign, we got to put parentheses right here. And we're going to make this one have the same denominator as that guy, which is the same. All right, now let me give you a chance to catch up. To simplify the top, we're going to add those numerators together. The denominator stays the same. So on the top, x minus 1 just stays the same. And then what happens when we add our numerators? Here's the first numerator. Here's the second numerator. Okay, we have x plus x. What is that? 2x. And then we have positive 1 and negative 1, which cancels out. Okay, so next, and then we have the bottom. And this one's a little trickier because we have a minus sign. So what we do is we change it to addition and change it to the opposite. And changing it to the opposite would change the signs of all the terms inside. And so we have x plus negative x, which is 0. That's right. So those are 0. So these cancel out. We don't need those anymore. And then we have 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay, so how do we get rid of this? We have a fraction divided by a fraction. You guys know what you do when you divide fractions? Multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, so here we go. We're going to write it out. We have 2x. I think part of the problem with these problems is that you have to write a lot, and all of us are lazy by nature, and so when we have to write a lot, we think it's really hard. But this is not really hard. It's just annoying. Okay, so can we cross-cancel anything when I multiply these? Yeah, look at these x minus 1s. They're going to die. Oh, they're dead. Oh, too bad. So sad. What about this one and this one? Can I divide each of those by something? 2. I can divide each of those by 2. So that's a 1, and this becomes a 1. And so what am I left with? 1x. Yeah, we're left with 1x on top and 1 on the bottom, but we don't need that 1 on the bottom. That's your answer. Yeah, isn't that crazy? We did all that to get that cute little x.
Oh, he was so cute.